Hi, this is the third ShareVision training video, and in this video we're going to cover the Programs and Residence tab. Programs, any program that you work for will exist on the Program tab. A residence is any group facility, so they all occur in the Residences tab. So it's and in this case the test home. Sometimes I get calls from people who are saying, well, my program isn't on the Program tab, and that's because it's a residence. So just sort of be aware of the two different places where it can occur. So to get into a program, we just click on it and it will load the main page. And there we go, there's the wood shop. There's a few areas in this page to be aware of. First of all, announcements up at the top here. Down here, schedule. Over here is some information about the program, so the phone number, who the primary contact is, address, and whatnot. Sometimes there's a picture there. And individuals. These are the clients who are currently being served within this program. And then over here is the nav bar. Now notice that the navigation bar looks very different than it did on the home page. So completely different options available here. Now if we pop over to Residences and click on the test home, we will see that the options that are available in a residence are actually almost the same as a program. There are some differences between the two. And here we are on the main page of the test home. So again, there's announcements, schedule, list of clients being served, and then options over on the navigation bar. And there's some different ones. For example, fire drill and fire safety inspection. That's one that is only used in residences at this time. Announcements. If I wanted to, announcement could be anything that I need everybody who works in the program to know. So it might be, could be something like the fire drill. There's supposed to be a fire drill this week, and so we could put that up on the announcements or that type of thing. To add an announcement, I just click Add Announcement. A form is loaded. I just fill in whatever I need on here, and the expiry date. If I put an expiry date on it, the announcement will automatically disappear after it's done. If I don't want to fill it in, I press Cancel, and that will take me back to the main page. Okay, so let's take a look at the schedule. Let's add a staff meeting to the schedule. So to do that, and a schedule event is anything that has a date and time associated with it. And that's really how to distinguish between putting something in the announcements list and putting something in the schedule. So I'm going to click Add New Event. And basically what I want to put in is, let's go general staff meeting, and this meeting should be for both the wood shop and the test home. Location, East Office, R4. The start date will be, let's see, next Tuesday. There we go. Next Tuesday, and that meeting will be from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And I can make it a repeating event, so we have a staff meeting every week, or say every 2 weeks, once a month. We don't want to put it in every time, so we just click Make This a Repeating Event. System opens up some new things for me. I can say I want weekly, every second week, say, on Tuesday. Start date is there, and I want to leave it in for end after, say, however many you want. You can even make it go for a year, so if I was going to make it go every 2 weeks for a year, that would be 26 occurrences. Please always do make it end. Don't choose no end date, which is actually the default. If you don't put in an end date the system will write it into the calendar for 10 years, and then if we get too many events written in for 10 years, things get a little funny. If I want to put in a description, I can. So all staff to attend. Please don't be late. And if I'm happy with everything on my page, I can press OK. And then that event will be saved. Okay, here's my staff meeting right here. Staff meeting to be attended by all staff, don't be late. I can also see that on the calendar. So if I come up here and click residential schedule, that takes all the things in the schedule, sticks them in a calendar view. I want to go to April, so just forward 1 month. And on Tuesday, there's the general staff meeting. So on the 3rd, 2 weeks later, another general staff meeting. 2 weeks later, another general staff meeting. In here, if I needed to edit, going to the calendar view is the way to edit. So quite often, sometimes we get something up there and we don't like it. So go to the calendar view, click on it. Okay, it doesn't start at 2, silly me, it starts at 1. So I choose 1 p.m. and I would want to change that for the series. So I need to edit the series. Otherwise, I would only be editing that particular week. So, and I want it to start at 1 p.m. So I choose 1 p.m. and OK, and OK. And here's the general staff meeting. It's now changed to 1 p.m. So that's the way to edit, and it's the only way to edit. I can also print this calendar if I want to. So I just right-click and choose Print Preview. And there it is. If I want to, I could change the orientation of the paper up here to landscape, and that might look a little better. Turns out the orientation doesn't work out so good in landscape, so just print it like this. I can just right click now and choose print, or click the printer up here. So okay, at any time if I want to go back to my test home, I just click on the name test home, and that'll take me back to the main page of that home. Okay, so that was the schedule. So now just take a look at the nav bar now. The nav bar has certain items on it for every program or every residence. It can also have unique items on it, only specific to that residence, or more typically specific to a program. So for example, a specific survey that a program gives, or a specific form that a program uses. Although there are some common items on everybody's nav bar. So for example, residential documents, and in programs it's called program documents. This is an area just for your house or just for your program where you can put up documents for everybody to read. So it represents a handy place to store documents, and an easy place for people to get to them. So if I just click on residential documents, here it is. And you know, there's quite a kind of funny ones here because this is the training site. But essentially, all I have to do to upload a document is click Upload Document. I have to browse and find that on my hard drive. So I'm just working on my desktop. And so I have a nice little document here called, where is it? How to get onto Moodle. So I just click on it, open, and I press OK, and that will upload that document into that residence, so into the test home. So it'll only appear on the test home. It won't appear, just press OK here. It won't appear on any of the other programs. And there it is, how to get onto Moodle. So in programs, you have the same thing. Go into the wood shop, and it's program documents. And there's quite a lot of documents in here from people uploading and training. So usually people wouldn't have that many. So it's the same. If I want to go back to the main page, I just click on the wood shop or whatever program I'm in, and that will load the main page for me. Also on this page, you'll see critical incidences. This lists all critical incidents that have occurred in that program or that residence. That's available for both program and residences. If I click on it, and it loads all incidences written for clients in that program. They can be viewed from here as well, so you click view and you can read the incident that happened with the Cookie Monster. So that represents a nice way, if you're coming in after a few days off or whatever, and you want to, particularly for residences, and you want to see anything that has occurred while you've been away, so you can go and load those. Asset management, probably more useful for residences, but it's a place where you might keep the serial number for a TV or that type of thing. An attendance record, that's only for programs and programs who need to take attendance for some sort of group or whatnot. So again, if I click the wood shop, that'll take me back to the main page. And in the next video, we're going to take a look at what happens when we go into individual files, but for now we are done. Have a great day.